Is it visible to you or some is there in front of
Ma'am,
you?
it's visible.
It's very clear.
Ma'am,
It's clear.
visible. It's very clear.
It's clear.
No problem. Okay. So these neon colors you will get in the market very easily. These are actually available. So from that, four shades will be there. As you can see here on the top, these four shades will be there. I'm going to use orange color for my Ganesha. Bright orange color. And these two glitter pens are there. These also we can use, just highlight few parts once it is dried. Okay. So water, a rough cloth should be there with you. We are not going to add a drop of water also in that color. Direct consistency we are going to use. So you can see it is little thick only. Still we will use the same way.
Ma'am, we should not put water in it.
No, don't put water, because if you put water again, it will give you brush strokes will be seen on that. So better you go ahead directly with the color without adding any water. And while
Okay.
coloring, if you think that any part is losing and coming out, so that you are going to keep little Fevicol, dot of Fevicol, and keep it. That you can
Yes.
do later on also. So
Yes, ma'am.
only this is the advantage when you are using a paper mash clay. If you are using mud clay, eco-friendly clay, that will not allow you to do that. So whatever broken, it's broken. That's all. See the strokes you have to do from top to bottom. Choose a side from where you want to do it. Right? It is not like some part I'm doing here, then there, all messed together. No. Even this got detached with the feta. You know what is the other name for feta? I don't know, but this is it. So it got detached and just fixed with Fevicol there. Right? Don't hesitate to do it with lots of color in your brush, because each and every part of our Ganesha should get colored, right? I told you that this is the simplest form of Ganesha, where we are not going to do too many intricate parts or many things add together, right? I just made my brush little wet so that I can move on it on the surface of my Ganesha easily. That's all. But don't add water to your paint. And don't do it too many times. Even your, what you say, that what we mixed in this, what I mixed, can you just remind me?
Corn flour.
Ah,
Ma'am,
yes.
corn flour.
Corn flour.
Food coloring glue.
Yes, glue. So when I use corn flour for this, if the top layer is still, what you say, oh, my laddu is falling down. See, this is it. But that corn flour will get mixed with the color. So don't just keep on rubbing on the surface of that Ganesha. Okay, once you do it, just leave it. I'm just keeping that laddu different separately. I will attach it later on. See, I started from top. I completed this year. Then I am coming again back to the another year. If you think that your brush is not moving properly on the surface, that time you are going to add or take little water for your brush, not for the color.
Ma'am, so for the eco-friendly one also, can we color it?
You can color it. That time you can use your poster colors or tempera colors also you can use. So that it will spread very nicely. At that time also you are not going to rub many time on the surface, because it tend to,
Yes, ma'am.
that mud clay will immediately come to your brush tip.
Yes,
That is
ma'am.
there. That will be a drawback for mud one. I'm just holding in my hand. I have used this flat brush. I always prefer using a flat brush because it covers a bigger area, and even small gaps you can go easily. If it is a round brush, it takes little time and your brush will become like this. It becomes like this because you will press it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Press.
Ah, so just and this habit has to be developed among yourself on your own, that which kind of brush you prefer, right? It is just my suggestion, always go for flat brush. I like it. And you will observe even the writing and all calligraphy kind of thing, you can do better with your flat
Flat brush
brush.
only, ma'am.
Yes, round brush only
Ma'am, I
for,
tried doing calligraphy with a round brush, but then everything came straight and wiggly.
that's what, that broadness and thickness you will get with this flat brush only.
Yes, ma'am. It comes neat in this one.
Yes, edges will be sharp. When you want to do intricate parts, then go for round brush, because tip you will get whenever you want a tip. That time go for your round brush. You can give one more coat if you want, if it is needed. Otherwise, actually this fluorescent color is self made nice, thick and bright. Once it is dried, it will give you a even tone. Just see to it that you are doing at each and every corner of your Ganesha. Even if you want more detailing or more perfect, you can use sandpaper, give smooth effect to the surface, and then go for the color. No problem. And if your Ganesh idol is more like a gray tone, then go for a base coat with white and then go for the color one, so that the color will come out well on that. I use little food color into it, so I have got one nice pink tinge to my Ganesha. So it is like almost base coat for my work. Right? So it is almost done, right? Now I will just add few more lines for my crown or the headgear, and little lines for the dhoti. That's all. I can put a nice namam here. I will do that. Let me just clean my hand. Close your bottle. You have to secure it always. See, I am keeping it like this because I just, these are glitter tubes. You can use any other 3D cone outliners also, no problem. Okay, so on this directly I'm using. Again, this is like it will be seen, glitters will be seen at the when it is dried. In the beginning it is not possible for you to see the glitters. It should get dry. If you want, you can do completely till the back side. These tubes get choked very easily actually. You have to be very fast. There is no correction. When you do it, done. Okay. For dhoti, I will use little. I want to have nice namam. That also I will do with the same glitter tube. I will not draw too many details for my Ganesha. That is for sure. I will not draw eyes. I don't want to do the fingers. No.
Ma'am, just to take out of green orange, you're doing these designs.
Yes. Only this much you will do. For dhoti, I am just adding this blue color. It's completely optional. If you want, you can do. If you don't want, leave it. Sometimes it happens that our parents only will ask, what is this only orange color Ganpati? Huh? Nothing else. Then go for some other design in that. It will give a nice look to your whole Ganesha, right? A simple lines only will give good effect. Just try to observe the cowls or the fall of the dhoti. When you sit, how it will be. Just try to do in that way. Even my mouse is ready here. Let it be. So this is your Ganesha is ready. Okay. So you can complete it like this. These
Yes.
many things are done enough.
Ma'am, it's very nice.
I
Yes, ma'am.
I always prefer don't go for complicated things. That's what.
Ma'am, again, if that thing was neat before you did the complicated stuff, you'll all feel sad.